Hello, welcome to Lasse Food and Barbecue. Today I'm going to try hanging a chicken in the ugly drum smoker. I got the idea from Troy over at T-Roy Cooks, where he hung some ribs in his WSM using a GBS grill grate. So I'm going to try doing that. First off, I'm going to salt down the skin or the outside of the chicken, let it rest in the fridge for about an hour or two before I start cooking it. So tag along and I'll show you how we're going to do that. Okay, so we've got the chicken. It's very large. It's like a small turkey. I'm just going to use some regular salt on the outside, just like so. This is supposedly going to help drying out the skin a little bit. I'm going to leave this resting open like this in the fridge, and then I'm going to season it up. I've designed these two. I used a couple of skewers that I bent, and I'm going to try pulling them through and then using a meat hook to hang it in the smoker. I'm going to season this with some Grill Italia. I really got no idea how this is going to taste. It smells really nice. I found it in the store, mixed with some butter. Anyway, I'm going to let this rest and then I'll show you in a bit. Okay, so I've decided I'm going to make some chicken quarters next to the chicken. The chicken is not going to be hot. The chicken quarters will be. Anyway, so I'm going to start making the injection, and I've got 2 sticks of melted butter and 1 deciliter, or it's actually 2/5 of a cup of the Italian grill seasoning that I'm also going to use as a rub. And with this, I'm going to be adding 1 deciliter or 2/5 of a cup of lemon juice. So that's the injection for the whole chicken. Just going to put that to the side. And then I have 1 stick of butter, and I've got 1/5 of a cup of my homemade habanero sauce. This is going to be the injection for the quarters. And while I'm at it, I'm also going to mix up a little rub for that. I've got 1 tablespoon of ancho chili, 1 tablespoon of chipotle chili powder, 1 tablespoon of cayenne, 1 tablespoon of onion powder, 1 tablespoon of granulated garlic, and 1 tablespoon of herbal salt. So it's just a salt mixed with some herbs. I like using that. I'm just going to mix this together and put it in a shaker, and then I'm more or less ready to go. Meet you back here in a little bit. Okay, so we're going to start off by injecting the birdie with this seasoned butter thingy. Okay, there we go. So the bird is injected. Time to add a little bit of rub on the outside. Just gonna apply this liberally. And there we go. Just gonna let this rest for a few minutes and then put it on the cooker. Okay, so we're outside. It's a light dusting of snow coming down, and I think it's time to light up the drum. Okay, so I've used 1 bag. It's a 5-pound bag or whatever it is, 6 pounds of briquettes. I think that's going to be enough. It's going to be a pretty short cook today. I'm going to light it right in the basket and then lift it in here. And then the plan is to use the GBS grill grate without the middle insert, and then hang the chicken from the edge here. Well, we'll figure it out. Okay, there we are. So this has been running steady for a while at 245, which is fine by me. I've got a small fire in the middle. I'm gonna add 2 small pieces of wood. One is cherry wood and the other one is apple wood, and I think that's gonna be enough. Then we're gonna try this out. I'm gonna put the chicken hanging just like, I think I'm gonna hang it on this side. Hang it like that. That should be fine. Hang it, I want it to hang steady, of course. Yeah, that should be fine. I'm gonna put a probe into the breast here, or that's, yeah, into the breast on this side. And since I have two, I'm gonna put one on the other side as well, and we're gonna put one in the thigh here, perhaps. There we go. So, okay, so I've got two probes in, I've got one grate probe, and then I'm gonna put the quarters along the rim here. I need both hands for that. Back in a second. Okay, there we go. So I'm gonna get the lid on quickly because this is rising in temp, always does. And I'll meet you back here in about an hour when we check on it. Okay, it's been 2 hours. Let's take a look. Okay, so it's been 2 hours and 15 minutes, and I've probed this just now, and it's reached 170 everywhere, more than 180 in most places actually. So this is what we have. Let's take it in and let it rest. Okay, let's see what we have. I'm gonna try to remove one of the legs from this. There we go. A nice little smoke ring. Whoops. I'm gonna turn it over and put it into the breast. There we go. Really, really moist. Well, I'm gonna slice this up and then plate it, and I'll meet you back for a taste test. And there we go. So butter and spice infused chicken. I don't think I mentioned this, but I saw Russ over at the Smoky Ribs do a butter infused chicken. So I got the idea there. Anyway, so two big channels inspired me to do this. T-Roy and Smoky Ribs. Anyway, let's try this out. That is so full of flavor. The lemon comes through, that seasoning, the Italian seasoning. It was really, really nice. And then I made some quarters, hot quarters. I need to try them as well. Totally different taste. Very, very nice. Extremely hot. That's good. I like hot food. And then some roots. Anyway, thank you for watching. Bye.